So the next assessment tool we're going to look at is called 2-point discrimination. And in your clinics, you might see just a couple of different kinds of tools to assess it. This one, what everybody says looks like the Chinese star, has a bunch of random little sharp ends sticking out of it is one. And then this assessment, or this tool, which basically what you do is you pull it to look at 2-point and the thickness required to determine it. So again, just like all the other assessments, you would assess on sound side first if it's somebody with a neurological impairment, and then go to the affected side. A lot of times you'll also, and probably more than not, you'll see this in a hand clinic. So that being said, if it's somebody that's following tendon transfer or tendon repair, they're really, you wouldn't necessarily have to test on the affected side. But I guess actually you could, because my thought is they'll need to feel the difference between the sharp and dull. But yeah, so there you go. So let's just stick with it. So anyway, what I'm going to do is because of the fact that the 3mm is such a small gap in the prongs, so often people will basically just fill one. So I'm going to switch between the 1 and the 5mm. And so what you're going to do is randomly put the 1 and then the 3, and what your client will have to tell you is, do they feel 1 point or do they feel 2? So yeah, more finite discrimination. So let's pretend I've already demonstrated. And again, closing the eyes, you just tell me if you feel 1 or 2 prongs. 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, perfect. We'll stop there. What you actually got to sense, yeah. A little, yeah. But, so, the thing is, though, when you really truly look at the intricacy of the nerve network, the major nerve network is in the hand, which is more appropriate for this anyway. So, while yes, there were concerns between 1 or 2, the idea behind it is it's not, even though it would be considered impaired, I would not be all freaked out about it, only because how often do you have to feel between 1 and 2 points on your forearm? Yeah. Now, if we had impairment on the hand, that's when it'd be like, okay, we've got a little bit of concern here. So that being said, she's fine. So yeah, no need to freak out. So yeah, so that's exactly how it's administered. And basically what you would do, the exact same thing, intact, impaired, or absent. So yeah, so that's 2-point discrimination.